In this video, we will learn how to solve an exponential equation with a base of e by using a natural logarithm at some point in the process. Now, in order to solve any exponential equation that only has one exponential term, what we want to do first is isolate that exponential piece. So in our example here, we would want to get that e raised to the x plus 4 all by itself. So the very first thing we want to do is look at how do we get rid of the 5 and how do we get rid of the negative 7. That negative 7 is where I would start, and since it's subtracting, I'm going to add that 7 over to the other side. So our new equation would be 5e to the x plus 4 is equal to 10. Now at that point, we want to think about how do I undo the multiplication by 5. Opposite of multiplying would be to divide. So if I came through here and divided both sides by 5, my new equation is just going to be e to the x plus 4 is equal to 2. Now at this point, if I've got my exponential piece by itself, I need to start to think about how do I get rid of an exponential base. Well, the way I get rid of an exponential base is by turning it into a logarithm. And when I have a base e, I'm going to bring that e over to the other side. And my new equation here, that x plus 4 is going to drop down. And that e is going to turn into a natural log of whatever was over on that side to start with. In this case, a 2. Now, at this point, if we want to get a decimal value, we're going to have to use a calculator. But before we do that, let's go ahead and get the 4 onto the other side. So I'm going to subtract the 4 from both sides here. Subtract the 4. And our final value for x before we put it in the calculator is the natural log of 2 minus 4. So the very first thing we did is we added the 7 to undo that subtraction by 7. Then we went ahead and divided by 5 to undo the multiplication by 5. We used a natural logarithm to undo the exponential base of e, and then we subtracted 4 at the very end. After I've got that x value by itself, then I can go ahead and type all that into the calculator. And my final value for this, or approximate value anyway, is negative 3.31 if I round it to 2 decimal places.